Welcome to Joe's Astrology. This is the birth chart for Emma Raducanu. She's a professional women's tennis player. She's done fairly well so far, being in the top 100. She's won the US Open. She's here a moon in Pisces, sun in Scorpio. And there's no birth time here, so we don't have the houses for Raducanu. But let's look at the sun first. Sun and Mercury there conjunct in Scorpio. And Scorpio is the sign that is ruled by Pluto and ruled by Mars. These are planets that do very well in athletics, especially intense, competitive athletics. I know I believe she was into motocross, so like riding motorcycles, dirt bikes, things like that. So this is a very competitive person, a fighter, someone who's intense, and all these things check out with her on the court for sure. The moon in Pisces is making a trine to that sun, and we don't know what decan it is. It's in here. It's in the Cancer decan. But with the moon there in Pisces being ruled by Neptune and Jupiter, she's a performer. That's what she does. Part of her story is that when she gets on the big stage, she performs. In fact, most of her tennis has been on the big stage. She's kind of skipped over the process to get to the top 100. She's getting a lot of wild cards, a lot of luck, Jupiter. And we can see the ruler, Jupiter, of that Pisces is in Leo. So with that Jupiter in Leo as well, she likes to be on stage. She likes to show off. And it's also making a trine to Pluto there in Sagittarius. So really doing a couple things. It's easy for her. It comes easy for her to be this intense competitor, to be a fighter. It comes easy for her to be a performer, to be comfortable on the big stage. Not to say she doesn't get nervous, but her lot in life would be to do better in front of a lot of people. Jupiter and Leo. You can see her south node is in Sagittarius, and it's conjunct Pluto. So where she's coming from is very Plutonian. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. She's used to being that's where she's coming from. She's used to that energy. She's used to the being in the competitive arena, being in an arena where she has to fight, where she has great power. This gives her great power in this space with Pluto there in the south node. North node in Gemini, ruler Mercury coming back to that Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio. And she has the moon here squaring the nodes. Squaring the nodes with a really strong need to resolve the Sagittarius component. So this is a person as well who's going to be doing a lot of traveling. She is a world traveler, being a professional tennis player, and that will be part of her journey. Of course, our Jupiter is in the second decan, the Sagittarius decan. So we see more emphasis on travel with that Jupiter there in a fire sign in the Sagittarius decan. See a couple more things. She does have Mars in Libra in its fall, but it still is in opposition there to where it rules in Aries. And it's making a sextile to Pluto. So that sextile to Pluto really offsets that Mars as being in its fall. Of course, we don't know the houses. And really there's a big opportunity there to use that Mars-Pluto energy in real life, which she uses in tennis with great ambition and great power. She would be somebody who has the athletic power internally that many tennis coaches would be looking for in a player who would do well. Her Venus is retrograde in Scorpio. I don't anticipate her love life really doing much anytime soon, and I'm not sure it has done anything much in the past with that Venus retrograde in Scorpio. You can see with the retrograde really reliving, redoing the money, other people's money in this Scorpio space of professional tennis. And that's the main focus in her life. She could be a bit of a romantic with the moon in Pisces, Neptune trining the node there. However, with such focus on tennis, I would say that's more playing out with her living that dream life of being a professional tennis player. There's much more that can be said here. I think I'm going to leave it at that. She doesn't have many transits going on, it doesn't seem. Neptune's down here in Pisces. Saturn is past the moon. Although Saturn could be on her moon right now. She did lose the U.S. Open, second round, I believe. So it could be giving her some trouble in the next couple months. But then for next season, that will be moving out into a trine with her sun. Jupiter will make an aspect to her Saturn here, which should be good in the next couple years as well. So I'm going to leave it there for now. This is a mini birth chart reading for Emma Raducanu.